And we're back.
Fucking love that. That's the best. The other one, last week, or whenever we fucking did that. You're like, and we're back. I was like, I fucking lost my shit. Lost it. We are back. We're back with Emily and Colt here. He had a little bit of a crisis, if you will, over a bug. Because
I don't fucking like bugs. I feel like that's fair.
It's basically a ladybug, basically.
A fucking stink bug's a ladybug? Fucking thing's huge.
Anyhow, we're back on track here. We were talking about Emily's top 5 favorite musical interests, if you will. Started with Mainskeen or Manskin or Manskin.
Well, I'm specifically going with bands because you said bands, so I'm not counting like solo artists because that'd be too hard if you did both. But I would go.
You can do whatever the fuck you want, I guess.
I mean, that's true. I could do whatever I want.
You can mix it. You can be like, hey, I like.
These are facts. It is also your podcast.
I think I'm
Easy giving away the fucking the chicken soup for the teenage soul.
I don't know. I think the Rex are up there.
The Rex.
Yeah.
Like the T-Rex?
No, the Rex, the band.
Okay. What are they like a?
I think.
Is it weird? I don't know who that is.
No, they're not super huge. I have seen them before, and actually, he went to the bar I went to all the time, and I met him and took a picture with him. He was pretty cool. But I saw him in concert, or them in concert. They were really good. They're from Cali, I think, and then who else have I seen?
That was a kick drum, by the way. Cade's being obnoxious.
Oh, I was
Was it?
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like, are we getting fucking invaded?
I was like,
Are the fucking juggalos already here?
and I was,
Fucking open up, motherfuckers!
I would be like, I'm going out with some clowns today.
Fucking Rex and Rex. So I don't know who that is, but you got to fucking hang out with him, so that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Is it just a solo guy, or is it just like a...
They have a band, but the only guy I really know is the lead singer. I can't even remember his name at this point.
It's not Rex?
No, it's the band name is The Rex.
The Rex, okay. So he's
WRECKS.
Oh, Rex. I was like REX. Like I was thinking, oh, Rex is like a short. You know, it's kind of cool little... The Rex.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I think you'll know this next one. The 1975.
Good band.
Love the
That's a good fucking
1975.
band.
I would love to see them again. The concert was so like vibey and just like a really good time. Like everyone was just so chill. Everyone was probably high as shit.
They put off a very classical fucking vibe to it. It's a very classically rooted kind of fucking tunes. Very guitar playing and stuff like that. I dig them a lot.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm gonna sound crazy, but is the 1975 the people who sing Sweater Weather? Or is
No,
that somebody?
That's The Neighborhood or something, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
The Neighborhood. Yeah, I know the
It's
song
like-
too.
I love Sweater. I love that. I love that song. That song is so. For my sweater. I love that damn song. I love it so much.
I'm trying to think.
1975. So now we're on number 3. So now you need 4 and 5, or maybe that was.
No, that
3,
was
4, 5.
Mainskeen.
Mainskeen,
I mean.
the Rex,
Yeah.
and the 1975.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
3.
And then I would say,
That's what I thought inside.
I guess I would do
Oh, said it.
maybe like a couple solo artists, like probably right now Amy Winehouse, always Amy Winehouse, and then maybe I don't know. I've been listening to a lot
Amy
of Megan
Winehouse.
Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
She's one of my favorites.
You know the difference between those two artists?
There's quite a few differences.
Do you know the main difference between those two artists?
One's not doing heroin.
One's alive.
One is alive and doing, I think, okay, and one is not doing okay. No, I dug the music from Amy Winehouse. It's a shame too, because she was like doing really well, and then she like fucking wasn't like big time, and then just went down that whole thing. Fucking drugs. Drugs. Okay.
I actually have a question for you.
Hmm.
What would you classify Amy Winehouse as? Like music genre?
Dead. We just said that.
I think
Fucking Christ.
she's in like a genre of her own. I feel like she's very like soul, but like kind of like R&B, maybe a little bit.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't really put her into a category.
See?
No,
Yeah.
really. Like I'm like, say think about her main. When I wanna go to rehab, I said. Like you feel like very, the fits and the
Poppy.
tantrums, the fits and the tantrums.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I feel like it's that kind of.
And
That-
then you get Back in Black, which is a very more soft,
man.
soft, subtle,
How would
moody
you?
song.
What would you put Amy Winehouse in?
Her own category.
She is
She's
honestly.
It's very
yeah.
different. It's very different, which is it's eerily strange how different that is. Because like I've never thought like about like I've always just it's cool music. She's got cool stuff. I didn't really thought like what did she fit into because like I'm trying to like replay some of the other songs that she had, and I can't really think. I don't know. It's really hard to shoebox that. I guess. Fucking wild. Amy Winehouse, cool. And then Megan Thee Stallion, who is like fucking crazy. Okay, crazy. You know my favorite song that she's in? Actually, it was just a collab too, with Maroon 5.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I get around anything that has loudspeakers,
That's
like,
the one you'd play.
I go right to that Megan Thee Stallion song in Maroon 5. Like
No, I know you do because like a couple summers ago you played that on repeat, and that's the song I woke up to every single morning. And it was fine because I loved it. But every morning.
And I love the song, and then the video comes out, and I'm like, oh, fucking cool! The videos, and they're just like, he's in a car flying around. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa! And she's in the back seat. Don't know how she got there because she wasn't there in the beginning, but no, I think that was a cool club. And then Maroon 5 is like,
Ass.
they're kind of like
Oh.
they're kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine. Like I've always thought they're really cool. Like,
I like
Ass.
Maroon 5, but I also agree that they're ass. I don't know if I can like both. I can do both.
They're,
Why?
they're genuine ass.
Why?
They
Okay,
suck.
live they're trash, especially recently.
I've done quite a handful of Maroon 5 shows myself.
I'm sorry.
And I feel like they fucking put on I don't know what you guys probably saw him in fucking Nebraska, and like
What's the lead singer's name? Isn't he like a bitch
Adam
boy?
Levine.
Yeah, isn't
Adam
Adam
Levine.
Levine like a straight bitchy man? Like, isn't he
a bitchy man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Isn't he like a total diva?
I don't know. Like I never actually talked to him.
He's a fucking diva, isn't he?
I
Fuck
don't
him.
think he's a diva. He could be. All I know
Fuck
is like,
him and a
are we
shitty
are we
band.
talking about like him being a diva? Or are we talking about the music that they make and how good they are live? Because I feel like we started with that, and then you're diverting.
No,
you're moving the
you
goalpost.
took it to,
You're moving the
You
goalpost.
took it to how good
No,
they are live.
I said, in my experience, as the fucking professional in this room, I feel like they put on a good live show.
Yeah, you see how you took the steering wheel and you're
I
saying
didn't. I wasn't talking about.
But their Super Bowl show is trash.
ass.
Ass.
Horrible.
You cannot. That is unfair.
How is that unfair?
How is it unfair?
I'm gonna tell you.
Lady Gaga's done.
110%.
Listen, it's unfair to completely hinge somebody's musical abilities on their halftime performance for multiple reasons. I can
You're-
start with one.
What about Eminem?
It's all
Dude,
intentionally pre-recorded because do you realize the logistical nightmare in making a live track sound good, right? Sound good for live TV in that much fucking time on the fucking field? No.
I mean,
One. Two, it's at this fucking Super Bowl. It is a football game that happens to have a concert at it. Do we need to go on?
I'm just saying their halftime show at the Super Bowl was fucking ass.
But that, okay, fine. If I say, yeah, you're right, that show was ass, it's not really indicative of how good they are live.
they're just kind of shitty live.
Man, it's something in the water today that's making you so hostile
No, I'm just
and
being
so
honest.
aggressive.
How am I being aggressive?
Because I think that you know what you're doing. You're taking obviously good bands.
Good.
Obviously good bands.
Good.
Good and successful bands.
Successful's
Well-loved,
a
good,
strong
and
word.
successful and top-selling bands.
Well loved is a strong word.
Well-loved, loved by all except you. And I think you're picking at them. The next thing you do is you're like, yeah, AC/DC was okay.
No, they're great. Nickelback is mid at best. Nickelback's
My
ass.
only complaint
I see you
with
trying
Nickelback.
you're trying to draw me in. You're trying to draw me in.
You like fucking Nickelback?
Hold on.
I
We're gonna talk about this in a second.
God.
Trying to draw me in, and then you were gonna say Nickelback.
Nickelback is great, and I like Nickelback. However, I will say after about like listening to like 4 songs, they kind of all sound the same.
They
Okay.
That's my only complaint with them. They're very all the same, but I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
they're ass.
Why?
Because all their songs sound the fucking same, and it's just fucking
they're good.
horrible. No. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna speak some shit about our friends up north. They have produced the shittiest of people. You got fucking Nickelback, you got fucking JB, and then you got Drake. Okay, I can't really speak shit about Drake. I like
Actually,
Drake. I like
Drake, for the record, is a catastrophic pile of garbage.
That's
Oh,
what I heard.
110%.
Catastrophic.
But
you
he
just
makes-
said you just said
he-
you liked him.
I do.
You
He
just-
is, but he's an asshole.
He's
but
an asshole,
fuck,
and I
he
sat
makes some
and
good
wa-
music.
I sat at one of his shows because I was working one of his shows, and I sat there and watched him for like an hour, basically talk to the audience and made it into kind of a song, and it was the dumbest fucking thing. And out of 26,000 fucking tickets, I think they sold like 12 of them. 12,000, as in
I thought
less
it
than
was only
half.
12. I thought only 12
Yeah.
people bought tickets.
just his family came. That's
Yeah.
it, from
Ju-
across the border.
Eh.
No, terrible, terrible.
What, we live next to Australia, across the border.
No, it was. Don't really read too much into that. It was just to be funny. JB, now you're talking about Mr. Bieber.
Yeah.
I fucking love that kid. Dude, he's good. He's good. Because he's sorry. Because I know you have. You know how it
Don't
goes?
quit your day job, please.
Okay. Still gonna sing JB. Fuck it. So, back to Nickelback, because so you said,
Ass.
which by the way, your statement about our friends in the North and like Canadian music is totally fucking wrong, because there are a ton of cool fucking bands and musicians from Canada. But I'll let that one slide because you're already on fucking thin ice with me. Secondly, the Nickelback thing. I think this is kind of one of those things where we circle back to one of the original statements where it's this like not even cultist support of Nickelback, but cultist gathering to hate on them is
Yeah.
what I think. I think that it's almost the opposite. I think that when it was getting some traction that people didn't like them because we'll get to the reasons, but like then it's the cool thing to fucking hate on Nickelback. So I always like to say that I liked Nickelback before it was cool to hate Nickelback. I always say that. I've said that since like their first album. I'm like, well, I liked it since I've liked them before it was cool to hate them. And people do jump on that bandwagon. Oh, fuck Nickelback. I'm like, fuck Nickelback, but I guarantee you every time one of their songs comes on, you know the fucking words and you sing them.
this photograph. I just know it
Every
because
time I do it makes me laugh.
it's just all their songs are so fucking sappy. Like Photograph, for example. This photograph.
He picks
like,
the sappiest song.
or
By the
fucking-
way, made them the most money.
or fucking their whole entire Black or Dark Horse albums basically about
That was a weird time. For
that
Nickelback.
whole
I was
album
like-
is
I was
about
like, oh.
BDSM. I'm like 95% sure that whole album is about fucking BDSM. Point
You know
blank.
a lot about that, or
I mean,
you're
it's-
expert in BDSM?
I'm just going off. It's just
Do
very
I not know
sexual.
something?
Yeah,
like,
but no one had any problems with fucking 50 Shades of Grey.
I
mean,
I
that's okay at the same time as fucking.
I don't I
like your pants around your feet.
see. Like,
So the funny thing is about there's this
point.
big fad about DJs on the internet will take the Nickelback songs specifically and they fucking remix them. And the fucking other day, and shout out to my coworker for turning me onto this, but he showed me a Smash Mouth one, right? And then I was like, dude, there's this Nickelback one I know. And he goes, I like your pants around your feet. And he's like, dude, you know the fucking guitar riff. I goes, I like your feet around your pants. And I'm like, the fuck is that? And he goes, I like your feet around your feet. And I'm like, again, I like your pants around your pants. And the whole song's like that. And it's the funniest goddamn thing ever. But then you find yourself singing the Nickelback song all goddamn day. And I don't know. I think I know why people hate. Well, two things. People hate on Nickelback because Nickelback years and years ago, Chad specifically, the singer, comes out and he goes, listen, we write music that we liked and people liked it. And we found something that people like to hear and we exploited it. He says that out loud. Now, if you're a musician that likes your art, right, they like to play that stuff. Admittedly, they said, we love to play that stuff. That's what we came out with. We started playing that stuff. People liked it. We realized it, so we exploited it. They're admitting to that. If you're an artist that makes that and you like doing that, why isn't the fucking goal to sell as much as you possibly? No, seriously, don't. You can laugh, you can smile, you want, but I'm serious. If you're an artist and you're Nickelback and you're like, hey, the people are eating this shit up. Yes, it's repetitive. Yes, it's the same fucking 4 notes. Yes, it's fucking the progression. It's all the same, understandably, but and they admitted to it. Yeah, we found something that people like, and we exploit it. Simple as that.
Like, I'm just saying,
Since when were we not like give props to that blatant honesty? Seriously, instead of being like, "Oh fuck those guys," so the people started hating on that. Like, "Oh, see, they're just is that really selling out?" No, because when they came out, they go, "This is what we make." They came out with their album. We love this shit. What the fuck was their Silver Side Up? I think that was their first album.
I thought it was the dude walking down the that was a dude walking down the road.
I don't know.
With the car behind him.
I don't know if it is. I just know they came out with it and they like all the people. Oh my god, I fucking love love these guys. And so people started hating that because of that fucking interview. And I'm thinking, well, if you're an artist and your goal is to sell your art as much as you humanly can, because you can't very well tell them that that's not their art and that they don't like it and they've sold out, because they've always made that sound. They've always made that sound. So they haven't wavered from that. So you can't throw the fucking, well, they're sellouts. Well, no, not really, because they came out with that and they're still playing it, and people fucking still love it. So what does the hate come from? This is that weird cultist anti-fucking Nickelback thing. I'm like, because it became cool to hate them, but everybody sings their fucking songs. Everybody sings their song. If I blasted some fucking Nickelback song and I was at a backyard party, you've had a couple beers, you're gonna fucking sing it, and you're gonna fucking sing I'm gonna fucking sing it, and we're gonna all sing. No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I
you
don't
won't.
like Nickelback.
You won't. I guarantee you're gonna be like, I don't know. Because we all just want to be big rock stars. It was I hated that song, actually.
I hate that.
That song that bothers me. They have such better ballads than that, you know?
And the reason I hate that song so damn much is, I get it, it's a music video, but when you involve kids into a music video and then have half-naked women around them and getting more naked around them.
Have you not watched any movies from the fucking 80s?
Well,
Lydia loves movies from
Ferris
the 80s.
Bueller's Day Off.
Speaking of
fucking, what is that one with the fucking the boys are and they're like the babysitter or the mom's in the pool and they're like, that's an iconic fucking shot. I can't even, now the movie is fucking lost to me now.
There it is, right there.
What is it?
Right there. That's where it is.
Oh, this is that bug he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's right
it's
fucking
a bug
there.
on the ceiling. It's
It
fine.
looks like Lydia.
Don't bug me.
Anyhow, Nickelback. That's my whole like little synopsis on that. It's just it was just cool, but you'll sing it.
Yeah.
And so I really don't know where the hate comes from. I've never been able to fucking identify where that hate comes from, and until I just started like making those assessments, and I'm like, well, that's got to be what it is, because musically they've not changed,
Right.
And their album sales would argue that they are successful. They would tell you that. I mean, so like, where is the Nickelback sucks thing at?
I wanna
fuck ton of fans, fuck ton of sales, fuck ton of #1 hits, fuck ton of fucking promo, fuck ton of sold out shows. Where you can't look at a band and go, you guys fucking suck, and you're gonna fire back at me and go, well, fuck, Tool does the same thing. I'm like, not really, not anywhere near at the commercialized level.
Okay, I have a question for you though. What do you think about the Misfits? Like, let's go into punk rock. What do you think about the Misfits?
I don't have any problem with the Misfits, but my traveling through fucking punk rock, like it missed. I missed the Misfits. I missed the Misfits. How do you fucking say that?
No,
I never like harnessed it in as like what I normally listen to.
Are you like more of a Ramones or Sex Pistol kind of guy?
I'm more of a Sex Pistols kind of guy.
That's fair. I mean, like,
more of a Sex Pistols guy. Not intentionally.
No,
I didn't intentionally avoid it. It was like okay, this is the collective that you're gonna listen to in punk rock, because there's very different stages of that.
I mean, they got Ramones that are more like grungy. Or,
how you say that? Ramos?
Or
this is my friend Ramos.
I wouldn't say grungy. What would you say? Raw, more emo punk rock, like more emotional, like 1, 2, 3, like that's like. You tell me that Johnny or whatever the fuck his name, Johnny Ramone, was it Johnny Ramone, lead singer?
I think. Oh God, what is it?
He was like his voice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like
1, 2, 3, 4. He's just yelling.
Yeah, it's
But then I drifted into the faster paced shit, which would actually end up getting me into rock. Was like no FX and shit like that, and then and so I went that way and traveled that direction, and then I find myself in this fucking metalcore. I don't know, it's just a modge podge of shit.
I got into more like like it's for me. It went punk, or actually it went more like classics of like Led Zeppelin, The Cult, Eagles.
Colt, by far, a fucking cool band.
Like that's the like I shit you not. That is why my
Shout out to the Colt and
hey, shout out
and
to me.
Ian and fucking see I'll get some shit because those two don't get along and Les, both of which I got fucking merch on the wall right here. Both signed by them. Fucking totally tight with those guys. They fucking rock. Shout out to the Colt, by the way.
Thank you for forming the band. You formed my name because you're my mom's favorite band.
Colt.
Yeah, I shit you not. That's why that's my mom's favorite band. So she was like,
I'm gonna send this to fucking Les and Ian. They're both gonna get this. And they'll be like, you talking about us that way, mate? You know we're enemies. Oh, they're not. They're actually not Australian either. They're both British, and I just fucked that up. But oh well.
there's no shot you send this to them.
Do you like punk rock?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I like all the genres you're talking about. It's just the bands are not the same bands that I would listen to. Like, you're talking about, like, more classic rock stuff. I listen to more, like, Styx, Kansas, Queen,
All iconic fucking
which are
bands.
all
yeah.
goats in their own right. Let me just say
I
that.
fucking love Kansas and Styx.
Styx was fucking amazing in concert.
And
even
Queen.
I'm not a big Styx fan. I'm not gonna say they're terrible.
You renegade, you had it made.
Like I'm not
We're just
saying
gonna sing Styx now, dude.
I'm not saying Styx aren't good. They're a great band. If we're doing top 5 like oldies, they're not in my top 5. They're
You
in
just
the
call
first.
Styx the oldies.
I mean, they're the oldies, the 80s.
They are.
I put the Pixies above the Styx.
I fucking love the Pixies.
It's like, where is my mind? I fucking love that song so goddamn much.
I don't know, man. Where is it?
I don't fucking. It's 3 edibles deep. That's where it is.
He's 3 edibles deep. Fucking yeah, dude.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
So and then Queen. I mean, Jesus, you
Freddie
can't even.
Mercury.
You can't even label. I don't even fucking.
I think Queen's its own genre.
Yeah, it is
It's own genre,
because
yeah.
they had their Bohemian Rhapsody album was like literal opera rock. It paved the way, in my opinion, for like Meatloaf to even form.
Hey, whatever you don't let your meatloaf.
I also fucking hate Meatloaf,
Like the food or the person.
the band. I fucking hate the band Meatloaf.
What about, like, Steve Miller Band?
Love Steve Miller.
I
Steve Miller Band.
fucking hate Steve Miller Band.
You're
But
fucking wrong.
no,
and
no, no,
horrible.
no, no, no. Pause. The reason, actually, no, it's the Dave Matthews Band. I don't like Dave Matthews Band. My bad. I like the Steve Miller Band.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
Dave
that's
Ma-
very fucking
No,
different.
Yes,
Steve
so
Miller.
different.
Like
Steve
I don't know.
Miller,
How
I
did you
like.
fucking do that?
Because the Steve Miller
Because
Band.
band is in the name.
I shit you not. It's because band's in the fucking name. I get them fucking
I
like
confuse bands, you know. Fuck.
all the time. Get original.
So you don't like the Dave Matthews Band?
Fuck no. Because
I gotta hear this.
okay, so it's when we lived in Nebraska, when I was in high school, I worked at Jimmy John's, and Jimmy John's and Dave Matthews Band like partnered up to hype up his newest album that was coming out, and that's all Jimmy Radio would fucking play was the Dave fucking Matthews Band.
It does suck.
And when it's constant the same, no, and I'm not saying they're different albums throughout the Dave Matthews Band's history. No, it is the same album that is getting hyped up and promoted on time, 24 all the time. I fucking hate the Dave.
So you just got burned out with it.
Oh no, I just fucking hate him so much now. Hate him so much.
I thought it was like, you fucking he dated my mom. I was gonna be like fucking okay. Well, that makes sense. Here,
No,
you're some a far less sinister reason.
no, he just forced me to listen to his fucking newest album,
How?
which it sucked
What?
dick.
How do you feel about Falling in Reverse
Oh.
and Ronnie Radke?
Okay, so
And he's gonna come for us because he will literally scour
dude,
the internet.
Fuck yeah, he will. The thing about home. Oh god, dude.
Homie is not playing.
There's things about okay.
You're not gonna like my answer.
I-
I'm gonna get
I love his music. I love his music.
I have trouble. Okay, here's the deal. Ronnie, listen, bro. If you ever fuck, he will, dude. He will fucking make it his life mission. Hold on, I need to tell you this. He will make it his life mission to fucking come after me, and I'm just gonna try to frame this in a way that is palatable and respectful because I don't want to be disrespectful to somebody who I don't personally know. But I will tell you this: could you please, Ronnie, try not to be such a fucking asshole to the people that fucking work for you in one aspect or another. Like, coming from, like, my, like, in our world, in the audio and fucking world, and then there's a show that happened at a certain place, and dude is like, fucking go, get this stuff done, and then to the fans, he fucking bounces out, cancels the show last minute because he is not ill. Then he's on fucking social media on live, walking around in that same venue, like, what's up, guys, fucking talking to people, like, and the fans that are outside wanted him to open the show. Their band was opening this particular show, and he's like, fucking, I'm sick. I'm like, that's just a bad look, homie. And then to go after people like he's gone after certain groups of people, I'm like, that's some bad taste too. And I'm 50-50 on the music a little bit.
I personally
they opened for Avenged, which was fucking, they actually, believe it or not, for that one, I went as a fan. I wasn't working anything. That was a fucking pretty cool show for them. Super cool production, and they did a good job opening for Avenged, and that was cool. But like, please don't come for me.
No, but I get it because I went
please.
to a Falling in Reverse concert, and we did a like meet and greet, and it was more of a pay and hay, and it like, yeah, I got a picture, but he like didn't even like look me in the fucking eyes. Like, he was just like, all right, let's get this over. Like, he was very cold, like very not appreciative of anything.
That's
like,
not surprising.
it's not, but it's like, dude, come on, like, I paid for a ticket here.
That's what you get on those meet and greets. It's like, it's nothing personal about it.
Like, just at least pretend to be nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're the 20,000th on the tour he's had to do that with. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah, it sucks, but that's the nature of it. They're just people. The idea is, see those guys. You meet them guys. Oh, he happened to be at fucking Subway when I was in there. Then you start talking to somebody, and you're like, oh yeah, just, dude. If you talk to him on a personal level, like Ronnie, like, he's just like fucking, just a regular dude.
See.
Whatever. It's a lot. There's a lot of fucking bullshit. A lot of show up. A lot of fucking pizzazz to it. But he's just whatever. You're shaking over here. You're violently shaking, waiting for your opportunity.
Like,
tell me about your experience with Mr. Ronnie.
not even an experience, but I hope this man tries to come for me. I just hope, hey, Falling in Reverse, if you actually hear this, because Ronnie's going to deep dive into this, be like, oh, people talk shit on me.
He knows.
Hey,
he knows.
Falling in Reverse, drop this motherfucker. Y'all are actually better people than him. You don't need some douchebag fucking representing your band because what? He can sing? Ooh, you can find hundreds of fucking more talented singers than him. I'm sorry. He's ass, Ronnie. He's ass. His name's Ronnie. That's just, like, come on now. Like,
He would throw a mic stand at your fucking head.
I don't give a fuck, and 100%. He would get hit right
Listen,
back.
I'm not protecting him. I tried to be
and
respectful in
what
my
is with your
dialogue
tattoos,
with him.
bro? Like, who fucking just... I'm
Blacks
just
them
gonna
all out.
blacken everything out and be edgy and hardcore, bro. You're stupid as shit. Like, you just fucking, I'm sorry, you just defaced all of the fucking hard work that your tattoo fucking artist did on your fucking body. You're like, I'm edgy, I'm blacking everything out. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're not even a good singer. Shut the fuck up. You're a literal talentless piece of shit.
We
Cool.
are literally getting a cease and desist.
Cool. I don't really give a shit. I'll take a shit on it and piss on
I'd like
it.
to point out, I don't have those strong feelings for Mr. Ronnie.
Bitch.
Radke. I felt like my layout was rather chill.
I was even kind of aggressive about him being kind of a dick, but not. I mean,
Falling in
I
Reverse.
still like
drop
his
him.
music, bro. I don't know.
Are you okay?
He's a fucking. Didn't he also piss on his fans?
I don't think that was him.
I'm like,
He did. What happened was he threw a mic stand into a crowd. Someone had to get stitches or something.
I also heard he pissed
I mean,
on
people
his
are
fans.
throwing shit at the fucking artists. I mean, why fuck?
mean-
hey, here's the deal. I just need to take a quick time out.
Ooh, I'm sorry, I
Can we
don't
take
like that. I
Can
don't
we take a
like
quick
that
time
piece
out real
of
quick?
shit.
Just a quick time out. We'll be back.